Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon from wherever you are joining us from. My name is Mohammed Dadaba, Advanced Broker, Rqtmi Motion International. All right, so we are going to be talking about something very important today, which especially newbies, and since there are some of us who don't know how to do this. So we are going to be talking about the power of compounding profits with Rqtmi strategy. Okay, so I keep getting questions on my DM that they don't know how to compound and what best way to compound in order not to make any mistake and similar questions like that. So we are going to be talking about it today so that it's going to be clear for everybody to understand the perfect method or the perfect way you can compound your profits. Like you all know, Albert Einstein said, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. So compounding is very, very powerful. I'm telling you, it is very, very powerful. You won't be surprised when you start compounding, and in a few months' time, the results you will see, you'll be blown away because of the compound interest is just the best way you can accumulate more trading capital so that you can keep earning more. For those who have been complaining they don't have more capital to trade, so I would advise or recommend those people to start compounding their profit rather than eating up their profit. They should learn how to compound their profit for them to be able to grow their trading capital. All right. Coach Salisu, can you hear me loud and clear?
I can hear you, Coach Mo.
Awesome. You're welcome. Okay. All right. So I was trying to inform them about how powerful compound interest is, and Albert Einstein made mention of compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. I also do get questions coming to my DM that they don't know how to compound. What is the perfect way to compound? So please, if you're one of them, state that to learn the perfect way to compound your profits. All right, Coach Salisu, over to you, please.
Good day, all. I'll just go straight to the point. Today's class is on compounding profit with Rqtmi magic. As you know that we have shared in our various groups that the best magic to use for one shot in this upcoming bull season, which is going to last 2 years, the best magic to use is magic 1, magic 3, and magic 5. However, when it comes to circle, for those that don't want to be looking at chart or be using signals, you can decide to opt for magic 2 that covers for 60% deep, plug and play. All you just need to do is to plug and play. And it has the power to give you minimum 5%, maximum 50% if you're on circle. But if you're on one shot, minimum, and you're using our signals, or you know how to pick signals based on our style of trading, you can get minimum 5%, maximum 100%. Especially if you're compounding, you can get more. So I would share my screen and go straight to the Excel sheet because some people don't really understand that Excel sheet. That Excel sheet is a sheet that was built based on the knowledge of bull season and bear season, the bull season of 2021 and the bear season of 2022. Like I said yesterday in our session, anybody that survived the bearish season of 2022 from the 1st of January to December 2022, you will never leave Rqtmi because you have seen everything, or you have seen it all in terms of the crash of FTX, the Luna coin, the hot beats, all the things that are make coins to crumble, come down in price, you've seen it all, and you're still there. It means you can never leave RQtmi, right? So I will go straight and share my screen now. Coach Mo, can you see my screen? Coach Mo, can you see my screen?
Yes, please, we can. Yes, we can see your screen.
Now, so there's it. If you go to the Excel sheet, I'm only going to talk about the 4 major magic for trading. Come wait, it's loading. Now, this is the sheet. Magic 1 now covers for 30% dip. As you go to the table of content, you see where we're trading 30% dip, covers for 30% dip. If you go straight to Magic 1, as you can see, the minimum capital for Magic 1 is, please pay attention for those that don't know the Excel sheet, they don't know how to use it for a newbie. The minimum capital is 320, as you can see, right? So it means that if you have less than 320, you cannot use the magic. Anything 320 and above, that's when you can use it. Now let's say you have 530 and you want to use Magic 1. All you just need to do is to subtract the first buy, subtract it from your what? Subtract the first buy from the money. 520 minus 530 minus 20 will give you 510. So you just go and change it from 300 to 510. That's all. And you copy the setting to your royal queue. Right? So you copy the settings into your royal queue. Yesterday, somebody asked us a very sensible question concerning opening of margin call. So I'm deciding that I would address that question practical. I only answered the response to the question in theory by just explaining with words. But today you're going to see the practical explanation of the answer I gave to her. I think it's Queen Victoria, if I'm not mistaken. So that's it. Now, this is how you use your Magic 1. You could see after you've subtracted the first buy from your capital, which is 530, you will have 510. So the only thing you need to slot into the remark section is just 510. And you copy all the settings and you save onto your royal queue. That's it. So now let's say as you're trading, you want to open margin calls. You want to open margin call. You can see this coin. Floating loss of minus 44, floating loss of minus 38. Somebody is trading and he wants to open margin call on this coin, right? And the best magic to use to open margin call is magic 2. Let's say you are in a floating loss of 45 and you want to open margin call. What do? You just go to magic 2 is the best magic. Oh, okay, let me finish this. Once you have saved your settings, that's all. All right, let me finish this session. The class is going to be in 3 segments. Towards the end, I'll now show you guys how you can compound. So you can see, that's how you use Magic 1. When you go to Magic 3 is very important. Before we even talk about compounding, you need to understand how to use the sheet. In Magic 3, you don't need to subtract first buy. All you just need to do is to just go to the remark section and type your capital. What you're using, let's say you're trading with, let's say you want to use $200, which is less than 320. You can't use Magic 1. The only thing you can use is Magic 3. Just type $200. Simple. You don't need to subtract first buy. That's all. Copy and paste it on your royal queue. That's it. Then when you go to Magic 5 covers for what? Magic 3 covers for 25. I think it is. Magic 3 covers for 25% dip. When you go to Magic 5, it covers for 50% dip. What you just do is to subtract the first buy. Subtract the first buy from your capital. So let's say you have $1,000 and you want to use Magic 5. Subtract 20 from 1,000, you have 980. So you just come and type 980 there. That's all. It will give you what you're going to type. You would observe that all of them here will be 1,000. Since your capital is 1,000. That's how it is. That's how you use the Excel sheet. Copy and paste. follow this instruction on setting it. That's all. So now, how do you open margin calls? Before I go to compounding, because the class is strictly for compounding, I just want to show you guys how you can compound. You can see this coin. We're able to get a Rqtmi that is in floating loss. You can see 45%. Now you want to open margin call. As you can see, the margin call for this coin is, the maximum margin call is 20. And I want to use Magic 2. Magic 2, I just go to Magic 2. Magic 2 is for autopilot, for both using autopilot. That covers for 60% dip. Now, what do? You subtract the first, you edit the first buy to suit your capital. Now, let's say I want to trade with $1,000 using Magic 2. I'll just type 20, test, try an error. You can see it's giving me 700. I'll now change it to 25. What is it giving me? Give me 875. Change it to 30. What am I getting? Then you can see 1,050. That means I need to adjust and come back 28.5. What is it giving me? You see it's 98, 99, 998. What if I say 28.6? What do you get? 28.6 will give me what? 1,010. Well, let's say 28.6 will give me 1,001, as you can see. It means that it's close to, you can see, with my $1,000 capital, I can put it like this on Circle, right? And I'm enjoying myself. Now, I want to open margin call. Let's say I'm using 1,000 to open margin call. I'll just edit that. Now, you see it's 50 margin calls. I'll just go to what? I'll go to my Rqtmi. 50 plus what? 50 plus 20 will give me what? 70. As you can see, it's 70. Then I will now go to my configuration from the 21. Since I did 20, I'll go to 21. 21. 21 is, if you go to the Excel sheet, you will see that is 11%. 11% from the first call to the 40th call. So which means if I'm starting from 21, 40 margin calls will be 1%. So I'll just type 1, 40 margin calls. So from 21 to 60, 21 to 60 will be 1%. Then 61 to 70 will be 2%. Then I'll now go back from that 21 and go and check what is the multiple buying ratio is showing me. 0.7, 0.7. So I'll just go and type 0.7, 0.7 from the 21 margin call. 0.7. Simple. 0.7. That's all. Up to the end, 0.7. This is how you open margin call. This is how you open margin call for a coin that is floating. I need to keep buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling for you, minting money for you in that trade, in this trade that you see. So this is how you open margin call. Now, how do you tend to compound? What if you want to compound? What do you do? After you have saved the settings, right? After you have saved the settings on your Rqtmi, now you want to trade. You say you want to trade. Let's say you want to trade 1 inch, right? You tap on create, martingale, create, next. I mean this next. Somebody will say, what next am I referring to? I'm referring to this next, sorry. Still loading. This one. Oh, okay, it's already on there. Create, martingale, create. I'm referring to this next, this one here. Once you tap on it, it takes you to this place. Now, tap on trade setting. I'm talking about this trade setting. Somebody will say, where is the trade setting? Return. This trade setting, this one here, this one here. This one here. Trade setting. This trade setting. Then you go to choose the strategy setting, this one here, to load the setting on your coin. Let's say I want to use this one, 7 margin call. You see it already on my coin. Then my first buy, if my first buy is 15, like in the case of Magic 3, save the settings. Once I save and I load the settings on the coin, right, I can now go and trade it. I don't want to move away from this page. If you have not watched our video on how you can load the setting on your
Magic.
Yes.
Seems, Dr. B is saying you are too fast. Please, can you take it slowly, just for those who are complaining that you're too fast? Thank you.
Okay, so as I was saying, I say after you have saved the settings, if you don't know how to save settings, go watch our video on how to save Rqtmi settings. Let's say I'm just assuming you save your settings and you want to trade 1 inch. This is your first trade. Go to trade set, go to search for the coin. If you don't know how to load the setting on the coin, watch our video on the playlist. Coach Mo, what's the title of the playlist? Coach Mo. Hello. Coach Mo, can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
All right. Okay, what did you say?
I said, what's the title of the playlist for those that don't have that title? Playlist that we created.
How to start trading with Rqtmi strategy. How to start trading with Rqtmi strategy. Just check on our channel. Go to playlists to get the playlist there, the 2 videos there to watch.
Okay, so that's what you do now. Assuming you've saved the settings and you now know how to load settings. We are talking about compounding. How do you use compound using the same ROIQ? Once you have loaded the settings, you want to load the setting now, you go to tap on the coin. Let's say you want to trade 1 inch. 1 inch, you tap on the 1 inch. Somebody will say, look at this, there are 3 types of market. You have the USDT market, you have the BTC market, and you see USDT market, let me remove this. USDT market, BTC market, Ethereum market. Now you tap on the USDT market. Now that's where we trade. We are accumulating USDT, right? Let's say you want to trade 1 inch, you tap on 1 inch. Tap on 1 inch. Or if you want to trade ACO, you can search for ACO. Tap on 1 inch. Then you tap on create. You tap on martingale. Tap on create. You tap on this second next. This one here. When you tap on it, takes you to this page. Then you tap on trade setting. Trade setting, you see it? Tap on trade setting. Then you tap on choose a strategy setting. You see it? Choose a strategy setting. You see it? Choose a strategy setting. Then you tap on what? 15. Tap on 15. This 15. 15 here. Tap on it. Then you tap on what? The 15 you tap on, that is the setting I've loaded. I go back and tap on choose a strategy setting. I'm referring to this setting that I've saved on my reg. You see it here. Just tap on the first buy. Once you tap on the first buy, the setting will enter the coin. And that's it. Ensure your first buy, you check your first buy of this, or that you're using. If it is 15, edit it to 15. That's all, right? Then you tap on save. You tap on save. Confirm. That's all. Ensure you are in sub-B mode. Tap on strategy mode. Tap on strategy mode. Ensure you don't make this mistake. Strategy mode, I understand. Sub-B real-time settlement, confirm. Disable the AI margin call. That's all. Then you tap on start and you tap on your trade. Now, let's say, assuming your trade has sold and gives you, let's say, profit of $2. You want to trade another coin, or you want to trade 1 inch again as a signal, load the setting, go to trade setting, load the setting, margin configuration, go load the setting on the coin, choose the strategy setting, load the setting, tap on 15 first buy to enter the coin. Then if you have made a profit of $2, change the first buy to what? Change it to 17, 15 plus 2, which is the 2 is the profit you have made. 15 plus 2 will give you what? 17. Change the first buy to 17, save, tap on save, confirm. That's all. Tap on start. Now, if you make another profit of $5, so you now change that, go back to trade setting, choose a strategy setting, tap on the setting that you have saved to enter the coin. The first buy on the setting you have saved, that's what you tap to enter the coin. You now change, okay, you made a profit of $5 total. 15, which is the first buy, plus that 5 will give you 20. 15, which is the first buy that's supposed to be here, plus your $5 that you have made as profit. We now say what? 20. You now tap on save, confirm. That's all. And you now tap on start and you trade. Always ensure that you take on strategy mode and you submit real-time settlement, confirm, disable the AI margin call, trade. Once is sell again. But in a situation where you have made a total profit of more than $10 and above, minimum $10 and above, you have made a profit of $10 and above, you don't need to do this. Just go straight, tap on trade setting on any of the coin you want to trade, go to choose the strategy setting, tap on the first buy on the setting you have saved, enter, tap on what? Don't change the first buy, leave it like that. Your first buy should be, if you are using Magic 3, your first buy is 15, don't change the first buy, confirm. But The profit you have made, if it's $10, or let's say it's $10 now, just go after you have started the trade, you have ensured that it's a submit real-time settlement, you confirm, you have started the trade, just tap on buy. And in this case now, you can see I can't because I've not started the trade, right? Now you tap on buy. Let me use this coin that I'm trading. Let me use this coin that is trading now. Tap on buy. Tap on market price. Then you type the $10 profit you have made and confirm. That's all. This is how you compound if you have $10 and above. If you have made a profit of $10 and above, this is how you compound. This is how you compound. Just tap on confirm. That's all. That is all you do. Anytime you make a profit, let's say you've made a profit of $13, just go and load the setting you have saved on the coin. Tap on start and you start the trade, right? You start the trade. When you have started the trade, you just come and tap on buy, change market price, type the profit, let's say $13. After you have saved the setting and you have loaded it on the coin, you have started the trade, the profit you have made so far is $13. Just come to what? Buy. Come to buy. I'm talking about this place here. Buy. This one here. After you have started the trade and the trade is on, tap on buy. Tap on market price. I'm referring to this market price. This one here. This one here. Market price. Then you tap on this area. Tap on this area. Tap on this area. Once you tap, your keyword will come out. Type the $13 profit you have made, then tap on confirm. That's all. That's all you do. This is how you compound if you have $10 and above. So this is just a simple way of compounding. As you know, compounding interest is the third wonder of the world. As you compound your profit, let's say you have $100. I think I'm still having that calculator. Else we have not deleted it. Compound interest calculator. Okay, see it here. Let's say you have a profit, you have a capital of $100 and you want to grow that capital in 1 year. Right now, as I'm talking to you, I have a team member that wants to inject 10 million naira and compound it for 1 year. Imagine the kind of profit you will make in 1 year. So now let's say you have your $100, as you know that you have your $100 and you want to compound. $25 is what you'll be looking at because $25 is what? If you you're looking at $25, $15, which is the first buy, plus once it picked the first call is only easily picked. Or if you want to, you can even use the $15 from that $100 to compound. Yeah, what I mean is your first buy is $15, right? Now once it sells, you're taking 3%. If you're taking 3% of $15 every single trade, let's say you traded, you are targeting in this bull season from now to next year, 1 year, you are targeting 3%, and you want to take it 300 times. 300 times. It means from now to December next year, you want to have 300 trades that will give you 3% on this your $15 from your $100. If you do the calculation, you can see what you are getting, $106,000. The question is, do you have the patience? Do you have the power and patience to wait? Anytime you pick a trade of 3%, if it sells, you pick another one. 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 Following this video, I just show you 300 times can give you this capital. 300 times. And let's say you're 106, you pay your gas fee, which is 20%. That means 80% is your own, $106,000. That's $84,000. The question is, do you have the patience to wait? Most of us don't have patience to do this. If you have the patience to wait, this is what you will see. I want to believe I've answered the question. Sorry, I want to believe that I have done justice to this topic. It's a very small topic that some people are finding it confusing, and I want to believe today I have really make it I have simplified it for the better understanding of everyone on this call. So that's it. Thank you very much. I'm open for question. Coach Mo, over to you.
Yes, I can see. King Davidson, you can unmute yourself. He's raising up his hand, so you can unmute yourself, please.
Thank you very much, Coach Salisu and Coach Mosh and all the leaders. I really appreciate this free gift of coaching us every day. Now, this I watched one of the videos in which this compounding took a different dimension in the sense that immediately after we made the additional addition, then immediately itself we have to revert it back to the FBA, first buy amount. So, but Coach Salisu didn't go in that area. Is it still the same thing or is another approach? Then the second thing, this method that Coach Salisu does.
And maybe he came late. I think he came late.
Yes, I joined not quite long.
Okay, maybe to go back again and do it again. Coach Mo, what do you think?
No, you can just I think just there's no need for you to demonstrate, just say it out. So he should understand what I think he got the part for buying. You got the part for buying, right? How to buy manually. Okay, so it's still the same thing, but just that.
Do we call that one of above $10 manual replenishment?
Yes, exactly. Awesome. That is called manual replenishment. That's the manual buy.
I've even done it before.
Awesome. So yeah, you already know what you're saying. Awesome.
Do you get it now?
But that of reverting back to first FBA is what I'm really not clear about. That immediately itself made the first buying. We now go back to the settings and change the first buy amount back to the original one before we added the compounding.
Okay. Let me go back again. I think I will go back again. Very important.
Thank you, sir.
Now, as I was saying, I will share my screen again. Sorry about that. Coach Mo, can you see my screen?
It's coming up.
I can see it.
So as I was saying, now let's say you load the settings. You want to trade RV, right? With your $100, you tap on RV, you tap on create, you tap on Martingale, tap on create. The second next, not the first one. I'm referring to this next, this one here. This one, you tap on it. When you tap on it, what do? You go to trade setting, choose a strategy setting, load the setting on the coin. Let's say you have the first setting that I'm having here on my screen is what I want to load. I'll just tap on the first buy to enter. Now I'll just change my first buy. If I've made the profit of $5 and my first buy is $15, I change the first buy to $20. Right? As I change the first buy to $20 and I save. Once I save, I tap on confirm on the AV. Ensure you have your open margin, your margin call switched on and your AI margin call disabled, right? Go to strategy mode. I understand. Change the sub mode, real-time settlement. Tap on confirm. Then you tap on start and trade. Once it picks the first call, I don't think I'm trading this call. What's wrong? Once it picks the first call, right? Once it picks the first call, you just go back to that AV. Where is that AV again? You go back to the AV. You go back, once you pick the first call, you go back to that coin, tap on, you go back to that coin. Once you pick the first call, go back to that coin, tap on trade setting, change that first buy to 15.
Okay.
Go back and save. That's all. Do you get?
Okay.
You need to go back and change the first buy to the first buy that it should be. If it is $15 you are using, if you are using $15, change, and you made the profit of $5, you add the $5 to the first buy, which is $20. Now, when immediately it buys the first buy you buy the coin with your first buy, go back to trade session, change the first buy to 15 and save, and that's all. Go and wait for it to sell. However, when your profit have reached $10 and above, You don't need to do that.
Okay.
Just load the setting, trade the coin, do manual replenishment, tap on buy, tap on market price, tap on purchase amount, type the 10 or 15 or 20 or any profit you have made, confirm. That's all.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Then
you're welcome.
one more thing, sir. Can we reverse this manual replenishment?
What do you mean reverse?
If I add more capital through manual replenishment, can I withdraw the one I added it back if it is not performing?
When you do manual replenishment with another coin, with another money, you have injected and it has reduced the floating loss. If you say you want to remove the other money, right? Royal if you remove it from your Binance, Royal will not see that unit. And when you want to sell it, to affect the selling of the coin. So you can't remove anything. Once you inject it and you want the trade to be successful, once you inject, remain patient, it will deliver. If you follow instruction of what I just show you guys concerning opening margin calls or concerning manual replenishment. Once you do the manual replenishment on a coin, it will reduce the floating loss, and to remove the money that was there, it will affect the unit on your Binance. So if it affects it, Royalty will also affect you Royalty when the coin pump and you want to sell.
Okay, but the coin has not pumped, so I felt that it's just there I do, and I've added much to bring
even if it has not pumped,
the average price down.
I don't know I don't know the trade you're referring to, but even if it has not pumped, okay, if it's accru and you have injected money, if you attend our class yesterday, if you have not, if you did not attend our class, watch the recording of yesterday, you will understand why you need to be happy and be thanking God that your money is in that accru. If you watch that recording tomorrow, go back and watch it out. Now, if you have injected money USDT on a coin and the coin is yet to deliver, or the coin is even going deeper, remain patient, because if you go to your Binance and you go and touch that money, you have affected the unit of the coin. And when RoyalQ want to sell, it's going to affect the sell. That's why you don't need to do that. I just to show you guys how you can do open margin calls using Magic 2, which is the best magic for opening up margin.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
Hello, I have a question to ask.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, please, I want to know what is the best strategy for $4,000 capital? What coin can you use? Can you use more than 2 coins, 4 or 5 coins? I want to know what is the best coin you have to use for $4,000 capital.
You have a $4,000 capital on Rqtmi magic settings. You're going to make minimum 5% of that money every single month. Steady $200 will be dropping in your account every single month if you follow this instruction I'm going to tell you. Now, if you are using one shot, we recommend you trade minimum 3 coins, right? But you have $4,000, you can decide to trade 2 coins, 2,000 per coin. Don't trade 1 coin on all your money, with all your money, right? Trade 2 coin, 2,000 per coin. Or if you like, you trade 4 coins, 1,000 per coin, right? Use Magic 2 and go and watch our video on how to trade like a pro. How to trade without analysis like a pro. Watch towards the end of the video, you will see where I show people how to trade on the 1 day. On the 1 day. Follow that same video and pick 4 or 2 coins using that same tactics on that video. You will definitely come back on this Zoom call next week. If you start it today, in 7 or 14 days, you will come back and say thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Just make sure you follow the instruction on that video. That's all.
Okay.
Excuse me, Coach Moore. Antonio Full, I've been raising my hand.
Okay, go on.
Okay, you can speak up.
Sorry, please, I am a newbie, so just accept me like that. It was as you were showing some things now, I now saw that sub being real-time something. But I noticed that the few trades I have entered recently, I never had that option of choosing. So I don't know whether that is why those trades are just hanging. I never had the choice of choosing that sub-bin.
Sometimes you make mistake. Mistake is good to make that mistake so that you will learn. We, on this Zoom call, we made mistakes. That's why today, it's from that mistake we made when we started trading with the Rqtmi. It's from that mistake and experience that we use in creating the Excel sheet. You get? If you do not put your trade on sub-bin mode real-time settlement, what you are telling the robot to do is that if it has picked the 5th call, you cannot switch it back to sub-bin mode real-time settlement. If it's already on whole warehouse mode, you cannot switch it back to sub-bin mode except you remain patient for the coin to deliver. Now, why are we using sub-bin mode real-time settlement? Because when the coin is red and the price has gone against us, we want to be making money while the coin is red. That's why we put it on sub-bin mode real-time settlement. If you're using Magic 1, you find out that you keep making money from the 5th call to the, I think Magic 1 is 20 margin calls. From the 5th call to the 20th call, it will be buying and selling for you while you wait for the coin to deliver. If you are using Magic 2, from the 5th call to the 50th call, you keep making money downtrend from depending when the coin will deliver. That's why we say use sub-bin mode real-time settlement. But what if it's on whole warehouse mode, right? We have something cooking next year by the grace of God. If it's on whole warehouse mode, on this same whole warehouse mode, as something that we're cooking next year, you guys will get it. Now, this whole warehouse mode, if you put it on whole warehouse mode, we are telling the robot that if it buys the 1st call, 2nd call, 3rd call, 4th call, 5th call, 6th call, it should not sell. It should not even sell anyone, any of it, until when he wants it to sell everything. Even if it has bought up to this 10th call, if you're using Magic 1, it should sell everything USDT from the 1st call to the 10th call and give you the profit. It should not sell even one margin call until you sell everything. That is the difference between whole warehouse mode and sub-bin. But sub-bin mode real-time settlement, you are telling the Rqtmi that Rqtmi, any USDT you use in buying the 5th call, 6th call, 7th call, 8th call, you can sell it for me and give me profit.
Please, because I've been trading on Magic 5.
That's why he's not buying and selling for you downtrend.
But are you sure that you are not on sub-bin mode real-time settlement? You can confirm that. You tap on open the coin.
I remember
and
some
go to
earlier trade I entered. I chose that option.
Oh, okay. So this is what you do. If you are on a current trade right now, go and open the coin and check how many numbers of margin calls it has bought. If it's not up to 5, it means you can
bought
change.
plenty. 15, 17 or so.
Okay, so you have to be patient and wait. That's why you're not making money on the downtrend. So be patient. When it sells off, you make sure on your next trade, always ensure before you tap on start, go to strategy mode and switch to sub-bin mode real-time settlement. That is the 3rd option there on the list.
Oh, the 3rd option.
Yes, on the list. Yes, when you tap on strategy mode, ensure you do that first before you start. With that, you will not forget.
Okay. Wow. Very costly. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, Coach, please, I have a question.
Okay, proceed.
Coach Salisu, hi, how are you?
Fine, great.
Great. Please, when you explain the compounding, I know in the past, I know you said we should go back and change the first buying. That's when we add the profit to our first buying. I know you said once we click on buy, we should go back and change it to the original figure. But what I heard you say now is you said after the first buy, we should go back and change. What is the meaning of after the first buy? Is it after the first margin call? Or once we click buy and the trade is activated, we should not go back and change it? That part is not too clear again, because it was very, very clear in before. But the way you explain
it's clear. Is what I said. What I said is just an addition to what you already know. You are trading with $100 with Magic 3. Your first buy is $15. You are made please, whatever anybody on this call and the background is his background is noisy, please just mute it, please. Now, you're trading with $100 and your first buy is $15. You have made the profit of $5. You want to enter another trade. You load the setting on the coin. If you don't know how to load setting, go watch our video. You will get the video on how you can load setting on the coin. Start the trade. Immediately you tap on start. Make sure that you remember Subimo return settlement. Once you start, if you use $15 to buy, that's the first buy I'm referring to.
Okay.
Now, your first buy will not be 20, not 15, because you made a profit of $5. Sorry, your first year, if you make a profit of $5, right? Now you want to trade another coin. You just go and load the setting on the coin, change that first buy, which is 15 to 20, because it's $5 that you made, 5 plus 15. 15 plus 5 will give you 20. Once you tap on start, it will pick the trade. Once it pick the trade, go back to trade setting, go back to the first buy and change it to 15. But when your profit has reached $10 and above, you don't need to do that. Don't stress yourself again. Just load the setting on the coin that you want to trade. After it has picked the first buy, which is the $15, if you're using Magic 3, just go tap on the coin, open the coin and go to buy. When you tap on buy, tap on market price, tap on please enter the purchase amount. Your keyboard will come out. Then you just slot in the profit you have made so far, slot in there, tap on confirm. That's all.
Okay.
After you have loaded the setting on the coin, you load the setting on the coin, you go and tap on start this coin. The robot has used $15 to pick the trade, and your profit is, let's say, $19. After the robot has used your first buy, which is $15 to pick the trade, you just go back to trade setting. Sorry, go back to buy, tap on market price, tap on that $19 you have made, confirm. Simple. You don't need to be changing the first buy again.
Okay. The other thing, my second question is this. If you are compounding but using $1,000, is the first buy still 15?
If you're compounding and you're using $1,000, right?
To compound,
now,
yes.
Your first buy, which magic are you using? If you're using magic, which magic are you using?
Magic 1.
You are using Magic 1 and your first buy is $20.
Should Magic 1 is the one with 20 margin calls.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, your first buy is $20. You just go and tap in 20, load the setting on the coin. Once you make a profit of, let's say, $55, you compound the same way I just show you. But once your profit has gone beyond $10 and above, you don't need to stress yourself. In the same way, just load the setting on the coin. Load the setting on the coin. You have made the profit of $40. Load the setting on the coin. After you have loaded the setting on the coin, tap on start. The coin has started trading because it has picked the first first buy, which is $20. Now tap on buy. Tap on that your $40 that you have made as profit. Tap on buy. Tap on market price. Type $40 and where you see please enter the purchase amount. It will tell you once you tap on it, your keyboard will come out. Type $40, confirm. That's how you compound. It's still the same process.
Okay.
The reason why somebody will say, why are we doing this? It's still the same process, but the reason why we are compounding this way is because if you don't want to enter your first buy to be high. If your first buy is small and manual replenishment you are doing is bigger than the first buy, it will quickly reduce the floating. The average price and current price will come closer to each other. That's why you're doing this.
Yeah.
I have somebody now that wants to compound 10 million naira in 1 year. Imagine how it's going, that money will be in the next 1 year in this bull season.
Okay.
All right, that's fine.
All right. Okay. My third question. On the revenue page, we see how much accumulated revenue we have.
Yes.
Abi? Yes.
Yes.
Now, and we are made to understand that money is already in our Binance. But I'm still struggling to see how it's in my Binance, because it's like my Binance figure still remains the same. Now, I want to believe it's because some coins will be on floating loss. But that revenue amount, can we use it to compound? If we go through the process whereby you said we should do buy, and then I put in an amount, maybe I put in, like, I want to replenish with $100. will that $100, because the revenue accumulated, maybe it's already like 800, will that $100 be taken out of that 800? Because it's not as if I'm injecting any external funds.
If you go to revenue detail, if you go to your revenue detail, the profit you are seeing as cumulative profit, it is the profit you have made so far since you activated the revenue.
Exactly. Which has
And
not
if
been
you have
used at all.
No, if you have never withdrawn from your Binance, that money is still there in your USDT spot wallet, except you have used it to compound, or except you have sold the coin at a loss for it to go.
No, neither that. Okay. So one can use that accumulative balance we are seeing. If I have not used it before, I can use it to replenish.
It's still in your Binance.
Okay.
If you have never withdrawn from your Binance, you have never sold at a loss, that profit is still in your USDT spot wallet.
Okay.
It's just that if you really understand the money you have used so far in your Binance in USDT, you will know whether the profit is there or not. But if you are just putting money in your Binance, you are not calculating how much you have put so far, you don't understand that profit is there.
Okay.
But if you have been buying USDT, you write it down, you write it down, you put it on your Binance. Now, if you want to check after your coin has sold completely, all your coins have closed completely, you can now say, okay, how much have I invested? Now see, you see the profit added to it.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I'm still coming with my money. You know that money I told you about.
Okay, that $1 million go?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. You want to buy the whole Nigeria? No problem.
All right, thank you so much.
All right.
This is Saidu from Ghana. Still, I want to ask another second question again.
Hello, I have a question, please.
Let's ask before you bring the second question. We're all queuing for
My hand has been up. Hello.
My hands have been up.
Okay.
Saidu, please wait.
There are some.
Okay.
There are some people that have been raising up their hand.
Coach Salisu, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. I can hear you.
This is Dr. B. Good evening, sir.
Oh, Dr. B.
My hand has been up, and everybody is just jumping in. I thought you call the hands as they are up.
Okay, please, Coach Mo, I think you would stick to that order, please.
All right, please. I'm so sorry about that. Okay.
No problem.
Since you're already speaking up, so after you, I'll start calling out your names. So please.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, coaches, for all the efforts and everything. I just wanted to say something. The last person who asked the question about the revenue, that money that is in the revenue showing on the Royal Q app. That money is, like Coach Salisu said, is already in your Binance. It's not money that is there waiting for you to use. Really, it's not, because when you are looking at it, the money is accumulating. It's like he says, it's all the money you have accumulated ever since you started Royal Q. So it's not there sitting down. If you have been using it to trade, to buy coins and all, it's not sitting down there waiting for you to go and withdraw from and use. Just to the way I understood her question. That's aside. Then my question, Coach Salisu, is that first part of your presentation. I've been attending Zooms for so long, and truthfully, you learn every day. You learn something every day. From every Zoom meeting you attend, something becomes clearer. You mentioned using Magic 2. The minimum capital you should have is 320, you said. That's Magic 2 or Magic 1? I think that's Magic 1.
Yes.
Magic 1 is 320 USDT. You now said that if I have more than 320, let's say I have 530, like you said, and I want to still use it to trade Magic 1 using Magic 1 setting, that I will subtract my first buying amount from that 530. Yes, I'm correct?
Yes, you are.
Then I will impute that balance, that's the 510, into the settings to get what I'm supposed to put in my Royal Q settings, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Then the second part was where I got a bit confused when you talked about using $1,000 and not having to subtract. I got confused there. When do I remove my first buy and when don't I remove the first buy? Because I
When
didn't
you
know
want to
that part.
remove the first buy, Magic One, if you want to use Magic One, you remove the first buy, which is $20. If you want to use
Yes.
Magic Two, you remove the first buy, which is $20. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
that
think it's
is.
$15.
No,
$15,
Magic 2,
$15.
15.
$15. If you want to use Magic 2, you remove the first buy from the capital and you inject the remaining amount into the sorry, you not remove the first capital. If you want to use Magic 2, you don't need to remove anything. Just be editing the first buy until it reaches your capital. Just try an error. Be increasing the first buy. Minimum first buy is $15. You can be
Okay.
adjusting it
Okay. So
16,
hold on.
17,
Hold on,
18.
Coach Salisu. Hold on. Okay. So what we are saying now is that for that Magic 2, if for instance I'm using a $1,000, I should just be adjusting my first buy until I get that $1,000 as in the remarks column, Abi.
Yes.
Okay, I don't need to do any subtraction there.
No.
Okay, that's what I wanted to clear. Thank you very, very much.
Magic 3, you don't need to remove first buy. Just slot in your money into the remark section. It will give you for Magic 3, you don't need to remove first buy.
Okay, thank you very much. God bless. Thank you.
All right, so let's check on the chat box. It seems there are some questions there.
Can we finish the one those that are putting up their hand?
Okay. Wow, there are several people putting up their hands. Okay. So Diane Adesi, please you can unmute yourself.
All right, good evening. Yeah, I wanted to ask you, like for example, now I've been trading like
wait. Maybe you tell us your name and where you are calling,
Diane. My name is Diane.
Oh, okay. Diane, are you the one that are you Ruby from UAE?
No.
Your voice sounds like a Ruby, one of my directors.
No,
okay,
no,
go on.
All right. Like, okay, for example, now I have like 3 trades that are running now, and I've never heard about this compounding now. So I have I have all the interest that I've made, which I have not withdrawn. Now that I have like trade that are running now, is it possible now for me to add the interest to the already running trade, or I have to wait for the trade to sell before I add it?
How much have you made so far?
Like $100 and something.
And you can inject it now. We said that if it is $10 and above, you can just go tap on any of the coin, tap on buy, tap on $100 and something. If it is 120, tap on buy, tap on market price, tap on please enter the purchase amount. Your keyboard will come out. Type 120. Tap on if it's
on a particular trade.
Any of the trade.
Okay. That
any
was
of the trade.
Okay. I was thinking the money was going to like split up to like 3 of them that's already running.
You can also do that.
Okay, how?
Just divide it by 3. Divide that profit you have made by 3.
Okay.
And go to each of the coin, and that's all.
Okay. That's fine. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. Isu, you can unmute yourself, please.
Thank you very much, Coach. My question has to do with this idea of whole warehouse mode and sub-bin. Now I have Acro and it has bought completely. I don't have money to add again. Now I want to ask that, can I change it to whole warehouse mode now, given that we're anticipating that it is going to pump, so that I can put a high percentage take profit and take the profit all at once?
Has it bought the fifth call?
It does bought more than the 300 margin.
You cannot switch it to whole house mode. What you can do is put it on one shot.
It's already on one shot. I change it from cycle to one shot.
If you have money, you can inject it and it will give you the profit you are going to make. For example, you are taking 100%. It's going to give you 100% of the USDT on the first call to the fourth call. So if you don't have plenty USDT on the first call to fourth call, if you have any money, you can just be injecting as manual replenishment so that you will be increasing USDT between the first call to the fourth call.
Coach, what about I go now to distributed take profit and put a high percentage there?
If you put a high percentage, it's going to work. It's going to give you the profit, but we don't usually recommend that because we want it to quickly be buying and selling for us, pending when it will now come and sell the fourth call to the first call. That's why we don't usually recommend that. You can, some people, the thing is that we don't want to, we want it. That's why you see, I have a template that you follow. Hello. But if you know how you can decide to go and adjust it on your own, we are not responsible for that. Yes, some people will say it's making money, you're paying. What we are looking at is long term. You see that our snapshot that is, yeah. Please, if you are, it's not yet your turn.
Please hold on.
Hold on, you will talk. What we're doing here is to have something that is sustainable, and that is consistent, yes, a template that you follow, and from now to the next 20 or 15 years.
I followed Magic 8 in setting up.
You can adjust the distributed profit allocation. You can decide to put it 2% or 3% or 4%, but what we Rqtmi is recommending is 1.8.
Yes, Coach Salisu.
Yeah, you can decide to change it, but we want it to quickly be selling and buying those margin call from the fifth call upward. That's why we decide to reduce the take profit. Now it's not up to you to know whether you want to go and inject more USDT on the coin, so that when it's selling, it should give you good profit. If you're taking 100%, 100% or 50% of the USDT that is spread between the first call to the fourth call, you can decide to be doing manual replenishment to increase the USDT there, instead of focusing on those fifth call upward.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. Minia, if you can hear me loud and clear, please unmute yourself and speak up. Minia, are you there? All right. If it's not here, let's move to the next person. All right. King Michael, you can speak up, please. King Michael, if you can hear me loud and clear, you can speak up. If you are not there, let me move to the next person. All right, Bitcoin B, please, you can unmute yourself and speak up.
Okay, greetings, leaders. Please, my question is on this signal that comes with current price. Does it require margin calls or just only one?
Our signal comes with preset price, not current price.
Current price.
Our signal, Rqtmi signal. I don't know which signal you're referring to, but Rqtmi signal comes with preset price, not current price.
Okay, because the group of Julius, yes, I see some signals with current price, so that's what I'm asking.
So now, if you are using crypto ambassadors signals, you must ensure you set your robots based on how they set their robots. Do you get? So that you will enjoy the kind of profits you need to see. If you want to see the kind of profit you want to see, ensure you set your robot based on how they set their robots, so that that signal they post, you find out that they say current price and the margin call drop is very small. You want you to quickly make the money cash quick. So that's why you use that. If you say current price, you enter at that price. Current price means that what is the price of the coin at that time they drop the signal. That is the current price.
Okay. What of the margin call?
Now, if you say margin call, I don't know how the signal comes, but Rqtmi, I'm just talking based on my Rqtmi. Yeah. I don't know for how their signal is created and how they put margin calls. I think it just come with margin calls. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I think so. I think I've seen
sometimes
one.
There is first and second margin call. Sometimes no margin call.
I think the best is you need to find out how they use their settings, because every team have their own style of trading. So you have to stick to a particular style team of you need to stick to a particular style a team is trading with. So Rqtmi have their own style. So if you are using Rqtmi, please use the exact style and settings they are using to trade.
Okay.
So reach out to maybe someone who is also using their signal, then so that you can learn how to use it. That would be the best, because we cannot actually answer that question here because we are totally using a different style of trading.
Okay, thank you. Then another question is on compounding. That compounding should be on one coin, I hope.
No, we never said it should be. It's now up to you. If just like a lady that asked a question, she had $100 and something and she's trading 3 coins. If you like, you can decide to do manual replenishment on one coin. Once it's sell off, simple. Trade another one. If your profit you have made is $10 and above, you don't need to be changing the first buy. Once you pick the coin, even if you are trading 3 coins and let's say you have made a profit of $100, you can decide to inject that $100 as manual replenishment in any of the coin. That means you have compounded that profit.
Manual replacement. My English. Is it the use of the buy? That's what you mean?
Yes. Tap on buy,
okay.
Tap on market price,
Okay.
Tap on please enter the purchase amount, tap on confirm.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, Wealthy Queen, if you can hear me, please, unmute yourself and speak up. Wealthy Queen, can you hear me? If you can hear me, unmute yourself and speak up.
Good evening, Coach Mo.
Good evening.
Good evening, Coach Salisu. Okay, I have 2 questions.
Good evening. Yeah, I'm listening.
The one has to do with the doing a manual replenishment with the profit that has been made. And I'm trying to think now, most of the signals are preset, and you may not know when the coin peaks. That's if you're not checking constantly when the price has gone up or when the price comes down. That's the first question, because you may come back to buy and the price has gone up, and you could come back to buy and the price has gone down. Would there be any significant difference if you're buying when the price has gone up?
Watch our video on how to. If you watch the video is dropped on the YouTube channel, I think yesterday or day before yesterday, I dropped a video. I think it's yesterday, Friday. I dropped a video on I would guide you on how you can trade the signals, even if it has gone beyond the price. It has maybe let's say it's $5 per unit, and on the signal, preset price is $5 per unit, and the price has gone to $6 per unit. You can see it has gone beyond the preset price. When we say preset price, if you use the preset price, that means you are hoping that the price can come down and pick that price before it goes. But if it has gone beyond that preset price, how you can also trade it, even if it has gone beyond that video talks about it. I think it's a 5 or 7 minute video. You can get it on the YouTube channel. And Coach Mo just mentioned the title of the playlist, which is how to.
I'm dropping it now. I'm dropping it now again on the
just a 5-7 minute video. It really explain what you are asking of Queen Wealthy Queen. I hope you will share the wealth with us. Wealthy Queen. Hello. We lost her. Coach Mo. Coach Mo. Coach Mo, can you hear me? Hello. Hello. Can anyone
Ernest
hear
can
me?
hear you. Ernest can hear you.
Oh, okay. Wealthy Queen, I'm talking to you. I say, I hope you will share the wealth with us too.
Very well.
Okay.
In addition, Coach Salisu, in addition to what you just said, to the question you answered for Wealthy Queen, from what we said so far for compounding, you must not do the editing of the first buy. Better still, wait for your profit to accumulate to above $10, and then you'll be doing the manual replenishment, which is the manual buy. So for you to, in order not to always edit, just wait. When your profit gets to $10 and above, you can switch to the manual replenishment, and you do it efficiently without having to be editing all the time. I hope it's clear.
Yes.
Hello? All right. Okay. Thank you.
Please, I have a second question. If I could go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead.
please,
Go on.
proceed.
Okay. I was discussing with a partner today, and we're trying to clarify something on the trade now. What happened, okay, like up to 30 margin calls or so. And on the 30th margin call, she had increased the profit. The profit. She doesn't want to sell the coin, maybe to hold it in the royal queue. She had increased the coin to maybe 50%. Now the return rate is showing 54%, and it's already on green. So, but when we checked it, I saw that the profit that has been for the entire amount, that's the entire amount showing as the amount on the coin, not the one for just the 30 margin calls. Because I was wondering that for it to, okay, what I'm trying to say is that for a coin to be in profit, does it not have to sell all the sub cells and get to just the first 4 margin calls remaining for it to turn to profit?
Yeah, it depends on what, I don't know which settings you are using, right? But if you are using our settings, any of the magic you are using, either one magic 1, 3, or 5 on one shot. Once it clicks, you don't have any issue. I want to try to understand what you mean by 54% or so. Can you please come again on the 54% that you're talking about?
No, what I mean is the first 4 margin calls. The first 4 margin calls. Now, the coin is showing the 30th margin call and is in profit of that up
30th.
to, yes.
Yeah, using how many margin calls?
I think maybe it was 50 she had or so, and it had sold.
Okay,
But what happened is that she doesn't want to sell the coin. She wants to hold it.
Okay, so if the coin is showing green and it is on 30 margin call, and it's green, let's say it's showing a plus 2 or plus 3, you can decide to manually sell it and enter the coin again, if you understand how to play around it.
Okay.
But when you are entering, it just depends on you that you're entering. Are you entering at the top or you're entering at the middle? It all depends on you. But if you want to hold the coin for a long time, you can try to manually sell and enter again because you're holding for a long time. You don't care if it's going to go down. Because even if we go down, I can sell.
I think she's talking about not selling at all. She wants to hold. She wants to
not selling at all. You want to hold the coin.
Yes.
If you're not going to sell at all, you don't even need to use sub-beam mode real-time settlement. Put it on whole house mode. Let you just be buying. You should not sell. It should just be buying. It should not sell.
Okay.
And how many percent do you want it to sell? You edit the
I can decide to put 300% because I'm not even wanting to sell now. And I put it on whole house mode and I'm using Magic 2. It will be buying, but it will not sell. It will not sell. So anytime I have money, I can do manual replenishment to inject more on the coin. Anytime I've just been doing manual replenishment, it will just be accumulating the USDT. Even when you are seeing green -10, -20 profit, -30% profit, you're not going to sell because you're only for lock. It depends on what you're looking for. Are you looking for 200 or 300%? Wait and just be injecting money and see what is going to happen. Once you see 300%, you can now manually sell it off. Or Royalty will sell it off, or if you put 300, or you can manually sell it by yourself if you also wish.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm grateful.
You're welcome.
All right, let me check on the next person. I think the last person is Simon. Simon, if you can hear me loud and clear before I move to the chat box, there are some questions there too. Can you hear me loud and clear, Simon? Please unmute yourself.
Good evening, Coach Salus. Good evening, Coach Moore.
Good evening.
Good evening.
The question I want to ask, let me use cake as an example. Now, when the signal for cake came out, it came out on the 2.6 720, 720. But the coin have gone down to 400 or 3 something now. So
The
for
coin is
person
2.400.
2.400, no. Okay. For person that is
2.402.
okay, for me to enter the coin, and maybe I don't have the opportunity to enter it on the top, and I want to enter it now. I think
Just to
I'm in a
correct,
good opportunity.
just to correct your question, you said at the top. That coin was not at the top. Anybody that entered that coin, if I tell you what that coin, I don't want to expose profit. We don't usually do that. Yeah, that coin can do mind-blowing percentage as I'm talking to you like this. Yeah, that coin can do. Let me just not mention the percentage. That coin can do more than what you are seeing on that signal.
See
So
what I
you are
want to
not
ask.
entering at the top.
You are going to what I want to ask now. Me entering it now, I think I have the opportunity to increase the 10% profit
The
instead of
question
using
is, do you
10%
know?
now.
If you are using 10%, you're increasing it. It is on your own. It's not Rqtmi. Rqtmi say 10%. If you decide to go and put 20, it's because you know how to look at the chart, and it's on your own. It's not as if it's me that said it. Do you get? What comes on the signal is 10%. But if you know how to look at the chart and you understand it, maybe because you have been attending Zoom, that is it. That's it.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So that coin, let me just even tell you, that coin can still do 35%. That coin can do 35%.
That's what I want to know. Thank you.
All right.
Okay. Coach Salisu, can you? Okay. Fine. I can see it now. I'm trying to look at the chat box. It seems there are some questions there. Will the robot not make any purchase until the preset price is reached?
No, the preset price is to pick the coin. Coach Mo, I think time is fast spent. And we can move these questions to the next time we meet. Probably maybe tomorrow. We are meeting with King James Makara tomorrow by the grace of God. So if you want to keep answering these questions, since most of those we've answered plenty of questions now.
We've answered, and I think what our advice the newbies to do is go to our YouTube channel and check our videos. There are some question and answers there that you can watch and also learn a lot from there, because we've answered a lot of questions from our previous recordings. So please, if you are not on our channel, follow, subscribe, and go and watch those recordings. Very, very important. All right, Kusadis, you were saying something.
So I think the time is fast spent. I think I'm having a session with someone again who is waiting for me. I think we'll just call it a day here. If we have not answered your question, please pardon us. We will continue in our next class. We'll always try to be available to see that we carry everyone along to succeed in this business. As you know that this is the best business in the whole 9 planet. So by the grace of God, tomorrow we'll be having a session with the King James Makara, who is the only African VC in the whole Africa. So come along and come up with your team members to come and listen to the words he's going to say. And most importantly, I hope you guys have started using the AI tool that he's using to read books. Those books that we shared on the group that Wealthy Queen decided to share to the community, those books are very powerful. If you can take the pain to read it, or use the tool to listen to it, like audio, you can put it on your phone and put your earpiece and be walking, even in your car, you can just play it and listening to it. It's going to help you build a business. So thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Coach Mo, over to you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for your time tonight. Yeah, you can unmute yourself and say bye-bye to everybody. Good night.
Bye-bye. Good night. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much, Coach. Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Thank you very much. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.
Good night, my boss.
Good night.
Hmm.